Hi everyone, welcome back on to the Dogwoods Flower Farm. I realized in the past two videos that I put up that I've talked with you about the flower bed expansion. I think today is a great day to show you what I've been talking about. We had a wonderful thunderstorm this morning and it's a little bit overcast, so now is a great time to do that. Let me turn the camera around and we'll get started. Here is my flower bed expansion. I'm going to step right over here. You can see here's the fence line, and right about to the end of where the lemongrass is, that's about as wide as the flower bed was last year. I had it full of zinnias running along the fence line, and scale wise it really didn't make any sense. We have just under 2 acres here, and to have just a little skinny flower bed, it didn't really make sense. Plus, last year was my first year gardening. I feel a little more confident this year, so I went ahead and expanded it. I actually wanted to bring it out even a little bit further, but the water, we're on a slope, so the water would run this way and it would just run right through it. Let me walk up here. I want to show you, there's some really great things in here that I love, but I won't be planting next year. Unfortunately, this lemongrass is going to be one of them. I really love it. I didn't expect it to get as big as it did, but this becomes a snake habitat under here, and we have to be very careful. We are semi-country, I guess you could say. We do have properties around us, but we are, for the most part, we're in the country, and I want to show you back here is all heavily wooded area. So, you know, there's no telling what's living in there. So we try to keep our grass really low. I don't do a ton of dense, well, I don't really do dense planting on purpose just for that reason. So let me walk up here. I want to show you, there are a few things that I really, really love and I'm very happy with. The first is this Chief Mix Celosia. These seeds I got from Johnny's Seeds, and I really love these. They are so pretty and so fun. These guys here got kind of toppled over from the rain, but I definitely will do those again. Here's another thing I've learned, getting another year under my belt of gardening. I need to succession sow my zinnias because they start to look ratty towards the bottom. You know, had I been succession sowing them, we could have cleaned some of those out. I added this great little fig tree, which has just been doing phenomenal. We actually already had figs on it this year. And here is a dianthus. What is next to it is a mystery. I don't know because I lost some of the tags. I do have some daisies here. Agastache. Sorry, that name just always escapes me. And I do plant all of my stuff from seed. This plant here, these were, I started out with 6 of them. These are blanket flowers, and this was the Indian blanket. I have since learned they have just been getting way, way too much water. And then we move along here. This is verbascum. It has not bloomed, and actually, I really don't even care if it doesn't bloom. I love it so much just as it is. The Gomphrena is doing spectacular. This is a mahogany splendor hibiscus. I love those. I wish they would stay all year, but I have to start those from seed every year. This little guy, I know I've showed you before. This is the little crepe myrtle that I started out as a twig from the Arbor Day Foundation. And then we've got some salvia and, you know, more Gomphrena, more zinnias, spireas here. I have the wedding veil spireas. These are little bachelor buttons that I love, and I definitely plan on doing more of those. We have another mystery flower here, and then we've got a sweet little dahlia and some glads and some irises. And really the rest of it, I have not planted, probably won't plant it this year. I want to just kind of learn from what I'm growing before I start filling it in with things that I don't really love. I want to show you up here is the coleus. Now, I don't particularly love the flowering portion of it, but the bumblebees love it, so I just keep it there for them. We also have still our 2 stumps here that are going to have to be ground out before we can continue on with any type of pathways and boxwoods. And so yeah, this is my flower bed expansion. Overall I'm pretty happy with it. Just a few things that I wouldn't be planting again, not because I didn't really love them, just, you know, we just have to be so careful. And that's about it for the flower bed expansion. I hope y'all have a great day. Remember to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.